Good morning, you all. Today we will do a new YouTube video. We will do another carport. Look at this. So we'll put up 28 solar panels, 655 watts each. We'll use weather strips in between, so we'll space them right so it is nicely sealed. And we will install a 15 kilowatt of Sol-Ark inverter and 11 200 amp hour batteries. So come along, enjoy watching this video. Let's take a spin. This is the structure where we will put up all the panels, and behind me you will see the house that we want to power. And just take a look at this beautiful scenery. Look at this. It's on top of the mountain. You can see the valley. What a beautiful place. Hey, good morning. This is the second day here at the job site doing a solar installation. Look at this beautiful scenery again. We have a lot of clouds back there. Let me show you what we did yesterday, and then we will do some today again. Let's finish this project today. Okay, so we installed these 4 cabinets, but as you see, we have only installed 6 batteries as yet. Here are more, like 5 more batteries. Here's the inverter. We placed that on the wall, but it's not connected as yet. Okay, here you see we put up all the solar panels, all 28 solar panels on this carport. Okay, yeah, the second day is done and I'm exhausted. We didn't got too much done today. We almost finished pushing in the weather strips by the panels, and I managed to put in all the batteries, and I also wired all the batteries and get the wire ready for the inverter from the batteries to the inverter. So that one is done. Got some part of the conduit and also installed one small panel for a well pump. So yeah, that is it for today. Yeah, so we had one mistake. We didn't space those solar panels wide enough, so it is kind of a bit hard to push those rubbers in. The only thing that we had with us was a hammer to hammer them in, and we got an accident. So one of those panels cracked at one point when one of the workers missed the wire strip and smashed one of those panels. So it got cracked. We had to replace that one. So it's an accident we made today. So just in case you want to use those wire strips, I would suggest space them at least half an inch wide and make sure that all of them are spaced equally. If they're not, it is just a pain in the butt. I thought it would just take like 2 hours to put all the wire strips in. So here we are, it's a little after 4 p.m. and 2 guys have been working with it since the morning. That's how we learn. Sometimes we learn the hard way. First time we have done a job using those wire strips, but it's working good. We just have to space them a little farther apart next time. So good morning. Now we are back the third day, and today we plan to finish up this project. So first thing first, we will start to drill holes through the wall where the wiring goes in and out, and we'll do the wiring first. If you are a contractor and you're doing construction work, I would highly recommend you buying this power station AC 180p. It is quiet, it is not noisy like a generator. You could charge it up at your home, just plug it into your wall, recharge it. Takes a little more than an hour to recharge. You could also charge it with solar, which takes longer. To just simply plug it into your wall at home, recharge it, and you're ready to go the next morning to your job site and power all your tools, charge your batteries, and whatever you need. Okay, so this is the big power tool that we will be using with that power station. So yeah, it only took a few minutes to dig through the wall with that power tool powered by the Blue Yeti power station. It took a few minutes and some sweat. So this room just has a door, it's not ventilated. I'm sweating in here. Okay, yeah, so finally after the working 3 days on the system, we finished it. So let's take a tour of the solar system. So here's the battery storage. Each cabinet has 3 batteries with 200 amp hours batteries, except of one it has only 2. So it's in total of 11 batteries, 200 amp hours each. Okay, so here we have the inverter, which is the heart of the system. This is a Sol-Ark 15 kilowatt. So let's take a look at the wiring. We will have to unscrew the safety shield first, since it's mirroring too much. Okay, so right here is the battery connection. We connected the battery bank with 2 1A positive and 2 1A negative. Here's the solar wiring. It's a 10 gauge special solar wire. There you see it has 3 MPPTs, and here we have the load output. It also has a generator output and a grid input, but we are not utilizing those at the moment. And then it has a breaker for the load output. Okay, moving up to the screen, as you see it is charging, grid is not available, and we are not pulling any loads at the moment. Battery is at 53 volts. So this is it for the solar installation. So subscribe and let me know if you would want to see more installations like this. Let me know what you would want me to cover on the next solar installation.